Hi guys, Adam here. And I'm going to ask you right now, because of the inflated pricing that we're seeing going on with dent side trucks and Broncos, should I sell my 1978 Ford Bronco? So we should probably talk about this, but we need to go sit down. Now, more than likely, you've seen that the dent side Broncos have been through the roof on price. And the Broncos have been up there especially. And a lot of people are like, dude, it's just, how are they worth this much? How could they be having this much value? Why are they going for so much? And we're not talking like fully restored Broncos. We're talking just average run-of-the-mill Broncos that don't have any restoration on them, but they're pretty clean. It's going for $15,000 to $20,000 with no restoration done on them. How is this? Why is this happening? There's a lot of different reasons why you might say that this is happening. The economy, politics, the rarity of things, the new Bronco coming out. Now, all those might be contributors to the problem, but they're not the main leading head of the snake on this one. The lead problem on this is going to be the Fed and them just sitting there printing money nonstop, just going to town with it. And it's called the M1 money supply. Now you're going to ask me, Adam, what is the M1 money supply? So that's going to be your most liquid finances that you're going to be dealing with. Number one, cash. Extremely easy to liquidate and get rid of. Two is going to be your checking accounts, money that's readily available in the bank that you can use, your debit card and everything like that. And then number three, which is not very common and is not used a whole lot right now, is going to be traveler checks. So because the government is currently just turning out so much money with the stimulus checks, dumping it into the economy. People are getting them every couple months. And then on top of that, the whole employment money and everything like that, huge amount of money that has been dumped into the system right now. And people are wanting to spend it. So let me give an example. Average run-of-the-mill Joe goes into Napa, spends a stimulus check that he now has along with some of his unemployment money and buys himself a new welder or gets himself a new tool set that he's been wanting or something like that. Well, you end up having 10, 20 of those guys come into that store and buy that. Then the owner of that store can turn around and he has this huge influx of money. And so he's just going to go out and buy one of these Broncos for his son or for himself that he's always wanted. And this guy's turning all this money and he's working hard. So he does not have the time to go out and beat the streets like, say, you or I do to find these vehicles or just have them lying around since forever. So he's willing to fork out some more money on eBay or some type of auction, wherever, and just get something that's secure, fast, easily able to come to him without having to think about it. So should you sell your collection right now? And honestly, if you are in the need of money or you don't have a retirement, this is your opportunity. There may not be another opportunity like this down the road where your dent side collection is going to be worth so much. If you're just a blue-collar, good old boy worker who's done hard all his life and you've collected a couple trucks as your rewards, I would say that probably right now is where you need to be cashing in, all right? I would encourage you to use this opportunity right now to be cashing in. There's probably not going to be a more perfect storm and readily available money for you to liquidize your whole collection, all right? Tons of buyers out there are looking for rigs. We're not talking little money either. We're talking you could be sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars with your collection and you don't even realize it. All right. Trucks are going for a phenomenal amount right now. You end up having one rare one out of the group and the game's on. It's over. You can really come ahead on this. This could mean you getting a new house. You've been wanting that shop that you've never had before. This is your opportunity to pounce. Trucks are always going to be around and you can find another one. I'm telling you. Now that is, unless this is grandpa's truck that was passed down to dad, that was passed down to you. And there's some freaking heritage there. I'm not going to say that you probably should sell that one. But if you've got several of them sitting around the house, right now might be the time for you to cash in and make some serious money. So there's certain vehicles that you need to be looking out for that are going to be pulling the biggest bucks. Your Broncos right now are definitely top of the chain. Crew cabs are definitely top of the chain. F100s, especially the short beds, those are pulling in a lot of money. Your F250 high boys, those are pulling in a lot of money. And then it trickles down from there, just depending on the rarity, how many of them are out there. With the Bronco and what's causing them to be at the very top of the loop is going to end up being that Ford did introduce the new Bronco. And everyone's jonesing and jumping off of that. And there's only going to be a limited amount of Broncos that's going to be available this first year push out. There's a lot of people that are buying the sport and they might be happy with it, but the hardcore enthusiasts want the actual real Bronco. The number on that is going to be low with the amount of people that are going to be able to get one, and they're costing around $50,000 for a fully loaded one. If you could get into a cheaper Bronco that gives you that classic look, say like the second gen, then absolutely buy into one at 15 or 20 grand. Or the next question on top of that, if you're going to sell something, should you do it in your local market? Well, if you're in a place that's going to be flooded with a lot of vehicles, no, I would not recommend it. I live here in Southern Oregon, and there is still a ton of sides around here. Now, the Broncos and the crew cabs are a little bit harder to come by, but you still can find them. F100s, F250 high boys and stuff like that, they're kind of a dime a dozen. I can pull up Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist right now and find a bunch of them just ranging from $2,000 all the way up to $5,000. And that's not junkers. That's freaking running around on the street, freaking good looking trucks that are straight bodies. Yeah, they're not going to have the most pristine paint. You know, it's going to be they're still going to have factory paint and probably some factory rims and everything like that. Maybe a tear in the seat, but these are good running trucks. So I would not try to sell one of those here. What I would do is list it on eBay, or maybe list it on an auction in a rarer area. You know, going back east, a lot of people are buying these up. There are a lot of them are traveling down to the LA area, anywhere that's got a large income happening, okay? A huge population of people that have this easy disposable income, that's where it should be, or that's where you should be targeting to sell it, all right? eBay is good because you're just broad. Everyone's looking at you, okay? Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, nah, I wouldn't say that's going to be your best choice. Not everyone's focusing on that. Your high dollar spenders aren't really browsing that, all right? They want to go to the place that's going to be the easiest for them. They're not frugal. They're going out to spend some money, all right? And so you need to go to the spot to sell these that's going to be the highest view counts. That's going to have the most eyes on them. They want to, I can tell you right now, they just go on to eBay. That's their number one spot. eBay's your number one spot. Go on there, type away, hey, I'm looking for this year of truck and everything like that, and they're going to sell. So Super Clean was nice enough to send us some products to test, and we're going to do a giveaway with some of those products. We're going to be giving away their standard degreaser product and also their new foaming aerosol spray that they have. This will be limited to the lower 48 states, and if you would like to win this, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment on this video within the first 72 hours of it being posted. As always, you guys motivate the hell out of me. Get stuck into your projects, and we'll catch you on the next one.